stream. We are back. Oh, I actually had a fish on. It wasn't taking it when I pulled it up. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well today. Or he's just been on the hook for a little while. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing okay. I've been feeling a little bit shit in the stomach, but it's been okay. I haven't posted anything about this stream or so let's see how many goings. Let's see, get some corn. There we go. That should. Ooh. There's been a lot of fish here today. I had two other people fishing here earlier, but they have gone home. They started before me. I don't know who they live here or something like that, but yeah. I'm trying feeder fishing today. I don't really have a proper rod with a quiver tip, so I do think that it might not go as well it should be, but it definitely has an effect, the feeder, but sadly I don't think I'm getting the bream in, or the tench that I want. I wish I saw this before I put in the feed, the mesk. There we go, that should be fine. Hello Bonde, welcome to stream, man. I'm doing okay, as I said. My stomach has been a little bit shit today, but my wife let me be home for a while today by myself. I wasn't actually gonna go out fishing today, but the wind eased up, and my wife really wanted me to try and get out. So, Jesus, that must have been a bream or a. There's a lot of roach here. They're getting in. But yeah, I'm doing okay, except for stomach. How are you, Woman? Are you doing good? I would like to show you, but it's hard to do. But yeah, so I feed up a place out there with my feeder. I have a lot of nibbles, but I can't really get in the hook right on them. I can see like the fish splashing around where I fed in, put out feed. I don't know for how much longer. I've been fishing for a while, so I don't know for how long I will be out, but I caught like 5 fish. I missed a few. I'm gonna refrow this one because I think I pulled it off the feed when I tried to hook something, but also something stole my corn. But yeah, everything is just gone shit this evening when I tried to fish. Ah, nice, dude. I took both my feeder rod. I'm actually gonna just do the feeder rod on the side today, but I forgot to put on a new line and stuff on my float rod, so I just have the feeder rod with me. And as I said, I don't have it's not a proper feeder rod. It's like an old spinning rod. It works, but I'm definitely missing, not really having a handle on the bites and everything. But hello, Deserter. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome, dude. Hope you're doing well, Tobbe. Oh. I don't know if it's a bigger fish coming in, or if there's a perch or a pike coming in and disturbing the fish that's feeding on the feed. But the whole school just jumps out of the water. I'm hoping there's a big fish that just scares them off, like a big bream or a tench, but we'll see. I maybe should have thrown this a little bit. Oh, that was a big tug. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I'm doing okay. My stomach is a little bit shit today, but it's good. My fingers are starting to get cold. I've been sitting here for like an hour or so. Or 2. something like that. Come on. Yes, it's a fish, and I think it's a nice one. Like, it's still a roach, but the few I caught is quite small. This was small as well. He was just a fighter. Oh, I definitely packed that feeder quite hard. But yeah, another little fish. I'm just happy to catch something. The only thing I would keep today is if it's a middle-sized bream. Otherwise, I will release everything afterwards. I still haven't eaten the roach I have in the freezer, so I already know what to do with it as well. So it just feels really stupid that I'm not eating that, but. But it's been going well. I think the reason why my stomach is bad is because we went to IKEA yesterday and bought a new changing table for the babies. Because the one we have is just shit. And the protection that lies over it is broken, so we bought a new one yesterday. So we went to IKEA yesterday, so I think that's why my stomach is shit today. I'm having lots and lots of nibbles here, but I think it's just the small roach. That's the problem. I don't know exactly how to feed away from the roach. Something I should probably put in is soil, because that makes the ground feed heavier, or ground bait heavier. So it doesn't like float off as easily. But it's also why I tried to pack it quite hard here. But it seemed like I packed a little bit too hard instead. So yeah, but I can see like fish going around there where I fed. I don't know how much of it is just the ground feed that's up in the water and not lying down at the bottom. But as I said, it's the first time I'm out feeder fishing. I'm using Bolan's Senata Bogostava Bruda. It's caramel one. It smells amazing. But it's supposed to be good for bream, I guess. I think so. But we'll see. We just caught roach so far. I might have had bream and stuff nibble, but I don't know. But yeah, it's just nice sitting here. But there's been a lot like on the side here. There's been a lot of, and there still is a lot of roach. There's lots of roach there. There's lots of roach there. There's lots of roach everywhere. And I can't use my float rod, which is kind of sucks. I think if I were float fishing there, I would have caught a lot of fish. I also think that maybe I should have used a smaller hook here, but because I forgot my extra line, I can't re-rig this because the line is too short. So yeah, mistakes were made, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to go up again. Because when I noticed it, I actually already done the first batch of ground bait. This is actually my second batch of ground bait. So yeah. I'm trying to be a little bit more patient because I want to let it lie in and then the bream or the tench coming in and feed afterwards. I think if I were actually fishing proper for feeding for tench and bream, I probably would have been closer to the reeds because I know the tench usually likes to hide there. But I know the reason why I'm here actually at this spot by the docks is actually because here is actually a place I found bream before. So yeah, I'm gonna refrow this. Let's see. Yeah, they stole the corn, that's why. And I'm starting to see like that I really need to fix some hair rigs or something like that, because they pull off the corn too easily. So what you can do is like use small rubber bands that put on the corn, or a stinger or whatever it's called. I don't know, remember what that's called, but it's a little thing that you push through it. But yeah, we'll see. So I can see, as I said, I can see that the feed is working, but we're not catching the right type of fish, and I'm not really hooking them up. But I think maybe, like, the thing is, I don't really want to use a small hook either, because that will just get me small roach as well. And I don't want those. I want the bream and the tench mostly, but when I actually think about it, I'm probably gonna fish here for a while, probably until my wife calls me. But otherwise, if she doesn't call me in a few hours, I probably will just tie on some spinners and see how that goes. But yeah, I know you can't see it out in the water, but I'm fishing over by the boat over there, like in the middle between us, and there's so much activity there. There's so much activity there. I really wish you could see it. But yeah, I haven't really the same support to my phone stand, so I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna drop it. But no nibble so far, but man, there's so much activity. But sadly, it's mostly as roach. So this is just an extra little stream here today. But yeah, we did find a changing table. It's a little bit nicer one that we were gonna buy, but we thought, like, yeah, we're gonna use that one for at least 3 more years, depending on how quickly we can get the new baby to stop with the diapers. But it's at least 3 years. So we bought what is called? Okay, I don't remember what it's called, but and we bought a new, like, under thingy, like, protection. Also, need to go and say hello to my friend Helman, Rebecca, or Ensam Flickan, because she got her kid recently. And I was planning buying her something, or we planned to buy her something as a present, but I haven't been into town yet. So we'll see. But this is basically, like, this hour all the fish starts to bite properly here down here. So especially in this area, over where I usually fish, there's a lot more activity in the day. But here, the activity in the evenings are so good. Mostly just roach, but you can also see, like, the roach getting chased and everything. But yeah, nothing for Mr. Tom today. As I said, we haven't caught that much fish today, so I was planning to at least use the whole bag of this feed, and then fish for a little while longer, because the feed is still in the water. So, and it's just good that I'm putting my hook stuck in my. Awesome! That's just fantastic. Oh shit. Dropping everything on the thing here. And also, the first thing I did was I took some frozen corn and defrosted it, but they were just really soggy and I didn't really like them. So I took a can of it as well. But the thing that you open the can with broke off. So I didn't find my knife first, so I couldn't open it. But then I found it later, so now I could open it, and it's so much better quality on it. It's not as soggy, and it's a little bit firmer, and it smells better. So we'll see. But it seems like the thing I'm worried about is that I'm feeding too much, because they definitely stopped feeding, but there's a lot of fish around the ground bait, so I don't know. I also mixed out a bit of corn in the ground bait. I'm actually gonna take all the frozen corn because I don't want it anymore and put it inside the. But I think about maybe starting feeding a little bit closer. Best gamer ever. Hello, my friend. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well today. I just throwing out a little bit of a small bag or a little ball of ground feed just to see how quickly it dissolves, really. Actually, it came down to the bottom. And I can see all the roach going for it. I hope you're doing well today, man. As you can say, I'm out feeder fishing for the first time. Sadly, the only thing I'm catching so far are roach, and I'm not catching a lot of them because I don't really have the feel for when to hook up on this rod. This is a shorter and not as sensitive tip as it should be for feeder fishing. Damn it, I just missed one. Sad face. But yeah, I think I caught like 7 before I started streaming. I had like 2 people, other people fishing here. Yeah, it's not a super good rod. It's an old, I don't even know what. I think it's like an old, really old, like Berkeley or something. I don't even know, like a really cheap one, or if it's a knockoff. I don't remember. Or if this is the rod I got from my grandma, and then probably it's the Diva. I don't know. But it's not meant for this, basically. And I think I just had some few nibbles, and I'm pretty sure they pulled up the corn. So I'm gonna pull this up and see. I actually didn't pull off the corn. Oh, they pulled off the big corn, and not the small corn I put on. But yeah, as I said, I'm trying to get a little feel about this feeder. I do still have 2 more bags of feed at home for other fishing trips, so we're gonna have some more feeder sessions. But I'm starting to feel like this quiver tip might have been a good thing. Also gonna check up a little bit more how to actually fish with feeders. And I have a really simple feeder setup. It's basically just a feeder cage, 20 grams, with a flowing like thingy. I don't remember what they are called in English. And then I have a little leader of fluorocarbon, and then a hook. So basically, this is meant to be floating. Oh my god! I did something with my rod now. But yeah, it's really annoying because I can see all the roach, and I was planning to catch a lot of roach on my float, but I forgot the extra line, so I'm super annoyed by that. And as I said, the only thing I caught so far are roach, and they've not been super big either. They've been like a few, like, it's not super small ones, but most of them are quite small. So yeah, and those the ones I've seen close to where I'm sitting as well haven't been that big. And I don't really have a rod stand to sit by the when I'm sitting on a dock. I don't really have a place to put down the rod, and me always doing a small tugs by mistake because I'm trying to balance the rod. It's not too good, and I don't even remember if you're supposed to have a free line when you feed their fish. Yeah, I know I read up a lot about it before, but I think next time I'm gonna go down here, I'm actually gonna take the car, and you can actually go over to the other side over there, because then I can put up my rod stand I have, because I have one that you put down on the ground. So I probably go there next time. I was actually when I already was halfway down here, I was like, man, I should have taken the car to the other side. But yeah, we'll do that next time. It's just really hard to get the time to go down fishing in the evenings with the kid, because she's going to bed about 19, and it's starting to get quite dark here. It's actually starting to get dark now, and it's just 18:10. But yeah, and I have my keep net here so we can see afterwards how much fish I got. And also I spilled so much ground bait in this cart, so I'm gonna have to rinse it. Yeah, so you're on my time then, good sir. Oh well, no, one hour before me. But yeah, we'll see. I'm so bad at having the patience to just let the things sit down in the water. It really shows when I'm float fishing. I'm moving quite a lot when I'm float fishing as well, just because I'm trying to find the schools and then get an aggressive fish. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I don't get that many breams, because I'm a little bit too quick to pull the rod off and fish another spot. But for instance, for now, like there's not happening anything. I'm just waiting to see if we can get a bite here. I'm still seeing fish going around my ground bait. So yeah. And also I did find we have a small fishing store that I haven't visited yet here in Nyköping. So I'm gonna go there on Thursday, I think, or Tuesday. Tuesday. Because they weren't open on Monday, so... Did I just see a bream here? But yeah, I'm just gonna probably go check there and see if they sell maggots, because the other store that has fishing gear here in Nyköping doesn't have maggots. I'm not gonna buy... I might just buy something small, just to like... Because it's my first time there and I might buy something. I'm gonna ask my wife first, of course, but... it didn't look like they had a lot of things that I use when I fish. I do have I have a lot of lures and stuff, so the only thing I really want for my fishing at the moment, I want a Bolognese rod. That's more like a want than a need. I would like to have an ultra light rod, because I want to fish for smaller fish with an ultra light rod. And I think that would work better in the creek I usually fish in than the bigger ones. So, and then of course I would like to get a proper feeder rod. That would be swell, but as I said, it's nothing like I really need to fish, because I have enough rods to do most type of fishing. And something else I would like to get is another spool for or another reel for my fly fishing rod, so I can have a sinking line. I don't really fish with sinking flies yet, but just for future, it would be nice. Yeah. No rush, man. Just because of that, we're gonna get all the fish when you're gone. I need to put this down a little bit. I should probably put down the camera just a little bit. There we go. And I'm hoping when my wife gets home that they're actually gonna come down here and say hello, so I know that she's home. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Dude, I was actually hoping for you to get back to streaming quicker and maybe catch you, because wife is not home, but then I decided to go down fishing instead. I was actually thinking about something I also got because I couldn't hold myself anymore. Is the digital version of Wingspan, because you can play against bots and stuff, and that's my favorite board game. Yeah, man. Hopefully it's gonna be more. We'll see. But yeah, I can see a lot more fish jumping, so probably there are more fish being chased here, which probably tells me that the predators are out. The thing I'm a little bit worried about if I remove my feeder is that I do not have a metallic leader on. So if we get a pike, they probably will snap off, and I only have my spinners I got from a viewer. I don't really want to lose more of them. Yeah, they have stolen the corn. Ow! Bastard. Or it just got stuck in some things. But yeah, I do want to get more IRL streams because it gets me a reason to go out fishing. But if we move, it's going to be a little bit harder to go out fishing because the closest place to fish, if we move, is Trosa, and Trosa actually stops their fishing in September, in the start of the September. So they actually already stopped the fishing season there. And yes, you can still go out coastal fishing and stuff, but it's just that I need to go further to fish. Well, probably just for a time. And it's not completely decided yet. But we might move, not really to Trosa, but we're moving. In that case, we're moving to my old childhood home in Västerljung, which is a little village right close to Trosa. And Trosa isn't big either, but I'm gonna move there to my father's extra house that he's renovating, just to save some money basically, because then we don't have to pay as much rent, and it's also bigger. Even though we're not accessing the full house, it's still more space for us and another kid. So, yeah. Well, Chris, the thing is, it's not that much further. I think it's more. You still have to come here by car to go and get me or into town, and I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes extra. So, it's not really that bad. And I think actually even if I moved there, I could probably, even though I wouldn't be able to stay late, I might even be able to go out to Rock Barn and do some karaoke with you, because there actually goes buses there. Yeah. And as I said, it's not Trosa, it's Västerljung. And so yeah. And also it's closer to our friend Patrick, so maybe I can go and see him from time to time. I barely talk with him at all lately. But yeah, the buses are definitely better connection there, to go anywhere. So, but yeah, Chris, the thing you asked before on Discord or Facebook, I'm gonna talk with the wife and stuff. We're gonna might go up and see my friend, but I don't think we're gonna see Albert. But I don't think we would do that in the week, or we would probably rather do it in the week, in the middle of the week rather than the weekend. So we'll see. But I'm gonna double check with my wife first. As you see, I'm not home, so I can't ask her. I would love to play some board games, man. I'm wondering if they actually stole the corn this again. No, they didn't. Go, my friend, go. Good luck on your magnificent, your quest, I mean. Fuck me, I can't talk. We'll see for how long I will fish. It depends on if wife calls or if I'm getting too hungry, because it's starting to get late and I haven't eaten dinner yet. And if my wife gets home, I probably think she's going to be quite tired and probably feeling quite ill. So then I probably will have to go home and help her with the little one. But we'll see. Dude, we might actually do that someday. But then I need to get the gas stove with me to do that. That would actually be a lovely stream, man. I should probably do that. I'm gonna look for our camping supplies. They are in our storage somewhere, so... But yeah, that would be awesome, actually. Chris, you should not eat raw fish in Östersjön. You shouldn't eat Swedish fish raw. It's not a good idea. There's too many parasites here in Östersjön, and yeah, it's not a good plan. I love sushi, but no. I don't know if you take some from a lake, you can do that. I don't know. Superpower of vomiting and spurting from other places. It's not a good idea, Chris. Don't do it. Maybe if you were fishing up north for salmon and stuff, you could maybe eat them as sushi, but it's still like the Baltic Sea, and there are quite a lot of parasites in the Baltic Sea. So I probably still would prefer to cook them. And generally, people say that you should probably just eat, like, salt water is what you eat. Oh my dude, I think you're missing out, man. I think you just need to find the right type of fish for you. I was almost the same. I ate salmon occasionally, but otherwise I didn't like fish. But then I actually ate a really good tuna sushi in Malmö when I lived there. And it basically made me I can even get the cravings for fish. So yeah, and a nice like rainbow trout or something like that is just really good. But it really depends on what type of fish. I can understand that people are not like super into the fish I'm fishing for now, like roach and bream, but because whitefish are quite boring. I think that's the same thing with the roach overall. Like, it's not a bad fish, but it definitely are. It's still good eating, especially if you have a good sauce with it. But it's not like something you get. Oh man, I really want to eat roach. It's more like, oh, I want a generic white fish to eat, and I would say that roach are quite bland in taste. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Chris. I'll probably be here if when you are back from fixing your stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of ground bait lying here on the... And I'm thinking maybe I should even... I'll probably do that next time, I guess. Not now. Now it's a little bit too late for that. But maybe even throw it further out. Because I'm actually not throwing it too far out, because I'm not good at throwing straight. So I was a little bit worried for me that I'm not able to throw it at the right spot, really. And I'm still having problem with it now, and I'm not throwing it too... Yeah, the only thing is, you know, with the cod here in the Baltic Sea, it's not good cod, and it's overfished. So here in the Baltic Sea, if you go out to the Barents Sea and stuff, they are still awesome cod there, but I don't even know if I would like to keep a cod from here. They are small, they have a lot of parasites, and also the mercury that's in here. But I don't know. I would probably try one, I guess. But still, I'm a little bit worried about it. So, but dude, fishing for Atlantic cod, man, that would be awesome. Or a halibut, dude. But yeah, and for me, cod as well. It's those whitefish. It's a good whitefish, and I think it's one of the better whitefish. But it's still a whitefish, so it's not like something special per se. But it's a good whitefish. It's not like you want to eat a streamer. There we go. I hope the stream is still on. Yeah, wife is on her way. I think she's on her way at least. But yeah, the thing is, I would like to eat more fish overall, but it's still like my wife doesn't eat fish, the kid doesn't eat fish, so I think we had something there, but I missed it. Hej gumman! Hej min ros! Här sitter jag! Ja, det låter bra. Jag streamar förresten. The kid and wife is here. So probably it's time to go home soon.
Så, nu måste mamma gå försiktigt nu.
I'm gonna throw this out really quickly before they come. Välkomna.
Tack.
Som sagt, jag streamar så att... Har ni haft det roligt? Ola säger hej.
Ola säger hej Runa. Ska du heja till Ola?
Ja. Hej Ola!
Vad fint du vinkar till Ola.
Min Ola.
Är det din Ola?
Är det din Ola?
Ja.
Ja.
Har du sett vad det ploppar där ute i vattnet? Titta Runa här. Där ploppar det. Ser du?
Jag bara titta.
Ja. Titta. Nu har pappa något på kroken kanske.
Yeah. Yes, finally!
Titta.
Du fick något! Är det napp? En liten en fisk.
Pappa fick en liten fisk. Har du sett Runa?
En av de större fiskarna jag fått idag.
Vill du titta?
Ja.
Ja, vänta lite Runa. Oj. Pappa måste få loss den stackars lilla fisken.
Jag vet inte om den här fisken kommer klara sig.
Nej. Har du sett Runa? Där fisken. Plops.
Fisken, du är fisk.
Tycker du att han ska ha en större fisk? Jag tror inte att vi ska släppa ner dig Runa. För då tror jag att du ramlar i sjön. Eller hur?
Ja, eller välter någonting.
Ja.
Ja, jag provar en sån fisk idag. Jag skulle meta massa, men jag glömde att sätta på ett ny lina på den. Jag glömde ta med mig extra lina så att det sket sig.
Ja, det är väldigt mycket småfisk utom plippra.
Du ska se när jag kastar i mäsken här hur pass...
Titta.
Med benen.
Titta, här har pappa massa mat till fiskarna.
Pappa,
Ja.
med benen en liten åga
Ja.
med oss.
Titta, där har pappa mat till fiskarna. Har du sett?
Men! Det fick den så här.
Ja,
Den.
han ska släppa ner den till fiskarna sådär. Du får titta här nu när pappa ska sätta på mat till fiskarna.
Och så ger vi lite majs också.
Titta, han har majs där till fiskarna. Det äter de.
Jag måste se.
Ja, titta.
tror-
Nu ska vi flytta lite på så att pappa kan kasta. Nu kastar pappa tror jag. Nej. Här kanske vi kan stå.
Jag hade bara trasslat in.
Titta, nu ska pappa kasta den. Ja, nu kan vi gå på honom. Titta, nu äter fiskarna den goda maten.
Där borta, det är där jag kastar i mäsken.
Ser du där? Nu hoppar fiskarna också.
Pappa!
Där ja!
De bubblar där borta.
Det bubblar där borta.
Alltså det här är ju Ola igen.
Vill du säga hej till Ola igen?
Jag sätter ner mig.
Titta, nu hoppar alla fiskarna där.
Kommer någonting större där.
Ska
du vinka till Ola?
Hej Ola!
Ska vi titta och se om fiskarna hoppar något mer? Där ute, ser du vad det bubblar där i hela vattnet? Ja. Jag tror att alla fiskarna äter all god mat. Titta, såg du? De hoppade där. Såg du det? Ja. Ska vi se om de hoppar något mer? Man får titta där ute på vattnet. Där, såg du? Där också. Titta du, nu kastar pappa mat till fiskarna. Där. Vi ser om det kommer någon fisk och äter den maten. Titta, titta. Ser du att fiskarna är där och äter på maten? En liten fisk där. Ska du stå och titta?
See, not much action here. Still not that many biting.
Nämen. Nu försvann all goda maten.
It's mostly just the small fish that eats the ground bait itself.
Ja, vänta. Jag tror du får sitta på mammas axlar. Kom in snut.
Det är tyvärr lite svårt för dig att sitta hos pappa just nu, vännen. Känner du att tycker att vi ska komma hem, eller?
Nej, Bruna ville bara se vad du gjorde.
Ja, men jag tänkte att du kanske var ganska slut också, så att det...
Ja, men det är lugnt. Oj! Såg du när det hoppade mera? Ser du där att det är jättemånga fiskar som äter på all mat som pappa har gett dem. Men det är så små fiskar. Så där små tror jag de är.
Små runa fiskar.
Va? Är det runa fiskar?
Ja,
Ja!
det är djurna fiskar.
Är det runa fiskar?
Du sitter på axlarna.
Titta, nu fick pappa någon mer fisk på sin krok.
Nej, jag tror inte det.
Eller kanske något skräp.
Jag missade fisken och fick
Pappa
tag i
hittade
tång.
tång.
Men det går också att äta.
Men jag droppar.
Det var en till fisk som hoppade. Ska vi flytta oss igen?
Ja.
Nu kastade pappa.
Vänta, jag vill gå till honom.
Ja, nu kan man gå till honom igen. Hela bryggan gungar. Va? Här kan man stå.
Har du haft det roligt hos mormor Rina?
Ja.
Vi har varit vid Femörefortet och gått.
Oj!
Eller hur Rina? Och du har åkt på morbror nästan hela vägen.
Ja.
Oj, det var en fisk som hoppade där borta.
Ja,
Fattar den?
Ja, där borta. Precis. Nej! Nu var det en fisk som smakade på pappas lina tror jag.
ja, pappa tappade fisken.
Oj då, det var ju inget bra. Ska vi flytta oss igen så pappa kan kasta?
I had one on the hook, but I lost it.
Lite mer då? Okej. Ska vi stå här?
I don't have that much ground bait left either, so.
Så.
Ja.
Han måste kasta först. Först ska han fylla på en massa mat till fiskarna och sen ska han kasta den. Ser du att det är massa små bubblor där också? Där är en massa jättesmå fiskar där.
Pappa, fiskar där borta. Några fiskar.
Ja, men jag tror att de är så här små fiskar. Så små fiskar. Är det runa fiskar? Ja. Ja, men först måste pappa kasta här. Titta, ser du nu att han ska kasta? Och nu kan vi gå till honom. Baby girl stream. Yay!
Baby, Jag älskar dig gumman.
Du var inte hemma.
Han var inte hemma.
Nej, mamma tyckte verkligen pappa skulle gå ut. Pappa tyckte egentligen det var en väldigt bra idé.
Ja.
Och sen så försvann. Så blåste det inte lika illa.
Titta, Runa. Det hoppade en liten fisk där borta. En runna fisk.
Där! Det var runafiskar där!
Jag vet
Titta.
inte om du ser majsen som är... Vad det är där. Så är det en fisk som försöker ta det i vattnet. Ja.
Jag tror inte Runa ser dock.
Nej.
Titta, nu hoppade den igen, Runa. Såg du?
Men jag ser!
Ja, du ser. Vad bra.
Nej, den är i vattnet.
Ja, de är nere i vattnet där. Men jag tror att det kommer mera fiskar där sen. Man får titta och titta och speja och speja. Så ja, precis. Oj, nu hoppade den där. Såg du?
Pappa, där!
Ja, de ja.
Där, pappa!
Yeah, basically I guess it's more like feeding the roach until I can get the breed.
Missade den.
Jaha.
Ja, han missade den fisken. Det var ju dumt av pappa.
Pappa, du fick bara en...
Vet du vad det är? Min krok ligger på botten där.
Där borta. Där ute där det bubblar och hoppar. Där ute är pappa som fiskar.
Pappa, fick du en napp?
Nej, pappa har inte fått någon napp än.
Inte?
Nej, pappa har inte fått så jättemånga napp idag.
Han fick ju en fisk när Runa kom.
Och så tappar pappa en till fisk.
Oj, det hoppar mer då. Tycker du om fiskar, Runa?
Pappa, du tog min vagn med dig.
Ja, jag tog vagnen med mig. Den behöver jag skölja ur nu för att jag spillde en massa skit igen.
Japp. Har pappa haft en massa kladd i din vagn?
Ska du lukta? Jag tror du känner det. Känner du? Luktar det gott?
Ja.
Looks like barf. Du ser ut som kräks, eller hur, Runa? Ja,
Men
det ser
Runa,
ut
vet du
som
vad?
kräks.
Det är kaksmulor. Ja, det är kaksmulor.
Va?
Med karamell.
Karamell.
Pappa, jag ser.
Vad har du gjort idag hos mormor då, Runa? Har du bakat? Vad var det du bakade med mormor? Var det äppelkaka?
Äppelkaka var det.
Ja.
Pappa, jag tittar.
Nej.
Jag tror att pappa måste titta och hålla i den. Man måste vara lite större än vad Runa är när man ska fiska så.
Jag kan fiska på
Ja, det kan man ha.
hemma.
Ja. Såg du att alla fiskarna hoppade där nu? Vilka kalla små Runa-händer du har.
Det börjar komma mygg här nu också.
Ja, jo, jag känner det. Runa, du stryper mig. Så.
Jag tittar på det.
Ja, du killar lite där. Hej. Oj, nu tappade vi nästan din hatt. Titta, nu får vi se om pappa har en fisk här.
Nej,
Vänta, jag kan
jag
kolla.
har fastnat i tången.
Har pappa fastnat i tången? Titta. Oj, vad mycket tång.
Jag får den.
Nej, den där tror jag inte att vi ska ha. Vet du vad, Runa? Jag tror faktiskt att vi ska gå hem, för du behöver äta kvällsmat.
Det har väl pappa också gjort egentligen.
Oj, plats.
Jag har inte så jättemycket kvar här så att vi får se. Jag är väl kvar här kanske max en halvtimme.
Adå, pappa.
Hej då gumman, vi syns sen. Yeah, no, it's just you and me, guys. We can see if we can get this damn bream before I have to go home. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but... Hej då gumman, vi syns sen. Och jag älskar dig massa mest. Va? Jag älskar dig mest. But yeah, I'm starting to feel like maybe there's no point in fishing anymore. Nothing is really biting anymore. And the small bites I get just pulls off the corn. So I really need to get some hair rigs, I think. The thing is, with this setup, I probably just could bottom fish with it as well, so... We'll see. But nice that the wife and kid came and said hello. But really it gets me want to go home. So yeah. Let's see. I'm not getting the stuff where I want it to be. So we'll see for how long more we're gonna stream. I'm thinking about maybe trying to put some ground bait like a really short here and see if that works, because there's a lot of activity here and some of them isn't really, it looks like more of the ones that you get from bottom feeding, like the bubbles and not just small fish by the surface. And I guess just because we don't have that much left either, so... Yes, I still have some ground bait I could mix up and stuff, but as I said, with kid home now and everything, I'm almost rather just go home, so I can see her a little bit before she has to go to bed. And as I said, last time I caught a bream here, was actually fishing quite close to the dock, so... Also, I do think probably most of the fish probably is going to be out there. I don't know for how much ground bait is actually lying still is that out there. So but it was nice to try. I still think we need some improvement, especially like probably get some soil in, some hair rigs. Maybe try and fish with something else than corn. I don't know. And I'm gonna have to read up a little bit about fishing. I can see a lot of fish down there. Nothing's gone to the one at the bottom. But yeah, it's just small fish, so... But yeah, I still think it's been, even if it was a short stream, or shorter than I would have liked, it's still been nice. And I do think if you're gonna feed a fish, you probably need to fish a little bit longer. Than I'm doing at the moment, because the feed really doesn't, you like don't get all the fish in at once. Like you're supposed to like feed them into the spots, so but we'll see. I still think we had a nice time. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a good throw. I think I'm gonna redo that one. Or I didn't throw it ground bait this time, so. But yeah, I think because the frozen corn wasn't really. There, well, that's a better spot. But yeah, the corn that came from the freezer is not like waterlogged, so it's just floating up from the ground bait, and that's also not good because the thing I want with the corn is to have corn lying on the bottom and the bream or tench going like nibbling under the surface or by the bottom. So and if the corn is just floating up, all the roach is just eating all the corn. So I guess that's something to note for next time. Either just do the frozen corn earlier so it really gets properly waterlogged, or just use canned corn. Also, this is starting to get a lot of mosquitoes here. So, I don't know. Oh. I had a big nibble there, but... Ah! And then I probably scared it off. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last cage. And also something I'm starting to think as well, maybe I should have a smaller feeder than this. Usually when you see other people feeder fishing, they have a lot of different sizes with them. And I think maybe just a 10 gram one would be enough here. This 20 grams I bought to do in the local river rather than and creek rather than here, where it's not really moving water at all. At least it's not like catching the things on the bottom. So yeah, because I don't think I need to put in that much ground bait. And now I also tangled it in the top. Yeah, I just need to fix it, and today's fishing session was really improvised. I hadn't really planned to go out fishing today. I still need to retie the leader on my fly fishing rod. I think all the ground bait got loose further away from the bait than the cage. But hello to you, Karen's Revenge. How are you doing, man? I have fly fished here once and I caught mostly roach. I did catch a shad and some perch as well, but mostly I actually caught roach, but that was on a nymph fly. And I do want to do more fly fishing here. As I said, it's mostly just me being lazy and not tying on the leader again. But that's something still I need to do, because I also want to try and do it in town a little bit. Because the thing with the nymph, you can still get the bream and stuff if you want to. But I also have the cypress minnows that I tied quite a lot of that I really like. I did catch what was he, 350 I think it was, 350 400 grams shad I caught here. It was basically the last fish I caught when I was fly fishing here. But yeah, I need to go out fly fishing on other spots as well. But the creek I'm fishing at, it's just really hard to... Yes, I think we have something. It's probably just a roach, but... Yeah, it's just a roach. And not super big either. They are fat, but they're not big. Whoop. He escaped, but yeah. A little roach again. It's the only thing we caught so far today. And yeah, I'm actually out of ground bait, so... Or prepared ground bait, and I'm not really gonna do more ground bait now. Dude, I actually caught quite big roach for the area here. The biggest one I caught has been 500 gram, and that's been a roach. As we do have shad and stuff here as well, or it might be eid, I'm not sure. But the thing I really would like to catch is that bream that I caught here before. But the big bream I caught in town was still better. But that's the one problem I have with, because I'm gonna try and see if I can go to the trout lake with my friend this week. I haven't talked with him about it yet, but I want to go there, and I'm so torn between if I'm gonna use my spinning rod or my fly fishing rod, because you're only allowed to take one rod with you to that spot, which I think is weird. I don't understand that they don't want you to have more than one rod in the water, but so yeah, but we'll see. I do want to do more fly fishing as well. I also would like to do some more fly tying, but to be honest, I actually need to clean my desk before that, because I have so much shit at the desk at the moment, so it's hard to have stuff on the desk when you're fly tying, and also it looks kind of shitty. But I do think with this phone and this stand for the phone, we're actually gonna have better picture of the fly tying itself. So it's not just me looking at me fly tying and actually seeing the fly I'm tying. I did try to set it up. I didn't go into Twitch and stream it, but I did set up and like put up everything. I could zoom in and still have a nice picture. So hopefully we can do that. I just need to get into streaming again. I've been falling out of streaming quite a lot, mostly just because I've been feeling shit, and so yeah. But hopefully I can start doing more streaming, like at least streaming in the mornings and stuff. So I would like to stream at least once a day in the weekdays. So, but it's hard because I really need to go out training and it's hard if I'm not doing it straight away in the morning. And it's the only time I can play at home, stream and play, because wife doesn't want to be shown on stream or be heard on stream that much. I think she's more okay with it now that I'm not having a camera, because my camera broke. So it might actually be okay to stream in the day as well now, because you don't have to see her face. I think that she feels a lot better with that. So I don't know. We'll see. But when I'm fishing, it's okay. Like I'm going swimming, and then I go fishing afterwards if I'm fishing in town, or I fish first and then go swimming. I usually do swim training, because with my stomach, it's basically the only thing it can handle. So that's why I thought I was gonna be a lot more IRL fishing, but it's just been so bad weather recently. It's been a lot of rain and stuff, and I've been feeling shit. And there's been a lot of things we have been fixing and stuff with the ultrasound and everything on the new kid. We also have a date for that now, actually, on the 3rd of March next year. I'm gonna have another little turnip in my family. We don't know what it is yet, but in a way, like, it would be nice to have a boy and a girl. It also would be nice to have another girl, because then I don't have to buy as many clothes. So yeah. but we'll see. I'm happy either way, as long as it's healthy. I don't really care too much. And that's also one of the reasons why we're thinking about moving to my dad's place. It's almost decided. We just need to double check a few things with him, so he's understanding like what it means for us to actually move in, and not just him having the someone living in the house. It's actually just we're actually gonna need him to move a lot of stuff that he has, so we can actually live there. And I think he's okay with it. The first time I talked with him, it sounded like he was really against it, but I think it was just that he was doing other stuff and we had bad reception, so I think it's gonna be fine. But it's gonna be a little longer until we can move stuff, because they were gonna live there while they are fixing the plumbing or the sewage. I'm gonna move this, I think. I think it's a little bit to the side on where we have thrown our ground bait, and I'm not really getting any nibbles at all at the moment. So, but yeah, I think we caught 8 or 9 fish so far. So we haven't caught much, and they haven't been super big either. I was actually expecting to catch more, but I just been really hesitant when it comes to the hookups when I should do them with them, because it's just been roach. There's not been nothing else biting. But the next time I do feeder fishing, I will do it in town or in the creek, because my toe is a lot better. That as well. The reason why I haven't been done a lot of fishing, IRL fishing, is because I have cracked my toe. I have had a crack in my toe, so I haven't been able to walk properly. And yeah, walking to the creek and fish and stuff, it's just not been happening. Even going down here has been quite a hassle, so it just made me really depressed. So I also slept quite bad because of the toe and everything. So, but we'll see. And also this week, there might be 2 days where I'm not streaming because I'm going up to my friend's house. Maybe. It depends on his schedule. I don't think he has checked it, but he forgot last time we talked on how it looked. So, and it's not like I really have a big rush to go up to him. It's just I really want to see him because it's been a while, and he always come down to here. Because of our money situation and the kid, it's always been hard to go up. But now we have a little bit extra cash, and the kid is a little bit older. So I really would like to go up there and say hello to him and actually have a day with just him and me, because usually when he comes down, of course I have my kid all the time and so on. So but yeah, and I more and more feel like I would have preferred to have a method feeder actually. I don't see the point in having a cage feeder, really, if I'm gonna be honest. And also pellets are a little bit bigger, they lie longer on the bottom and stuff, and you can also use pellets as bait. So I guess that's something in the future that I would like to buy, but it's one of the things I would like to have, but not that I have need it. As I said, I don't really need anything for fishing. Like flies, I can just tie flies. And of course, there's a lot of things I would like to for my flies. Something I need to buy if I'm gonna tie more flies is actually foam. I did buy some like sit protection that you have when you're out camping and stuff, but they're just too thick and it's hard to get them to the right shape. So I think I'm just gonna have to buy foam instead. Fortunately, they are not too expensive, but it's still something you need to buy. And especially now in the autumn, like beetles, wasps, I think grasshoppers as well, especially now that when it's still like a little bit summer left, even though we're definitely going into autumn now. I read that those are really good for autumn fishing, and also nymphs. So I would like to get some more like pearls and stuff as heads. I've been looking at my local craft store, but all the pearls they have are just really big holes in, so But I did buy in the beginning of the summer. I bought a dry fly book, and I really would like to tie some from those. But I'm missing a few things to tie those. I need to do more with the CDC. It's really awkward to tie with it, for me at least. I don't know why. It's just really hard to get it to look as I want it to. Still looks good though when I get it as I want it. There's so much ground bait here. Oh. Oh. But yeah, at the moment with the fishing today, the feeder fishing here hasn't been worth it. I do prefer float fishing in this area. I don't see much point in the feeder fishing, but mind you, it's probably me doing something wrong as well. Baiting up wrong, the mixture might have not been right for this area. Like, we have a lot of interested roach, but if I would like to catch roach, I probably would have gone down a size to a size 14 hook instead. I have a size 8 on because I was hoping to maybe just get the bigger ones, but we have missed a lot of bites. So probably a size 14 would have been better. I think I hear usually people use size 12 is quite common. But at the same time, I know most fish around here is roach. There are some bream. I heard there's tench, but I'm gonna be honest. Most when I hear people catch tench, they catch them on worms, and I don't know how it can look so damn bright on the stream, because it's definitely not this bright in the real life. It's actually starting to get quite dark here. Oh. But yeah, I still have a little bit of corn left, so I'm probably gonna try and fish out the corn I have here in the tin before I go. Because as I said, like, there's probably still some ground bait in the water if the roach hasn't eaten it yet. And this definitely works with just bottom fishing as well, even though it's probably not as high chance to actually get the bites. And that's the point, I guess, with feeder fishing as well. You're actually feeding the fish in. But next time, I will probably sit on the other side if I do this. I hooked up my keep net. This happens too often. Oh. And there the hook went off. Well, I guess we're gonna take that as a sign. We're gonna end the fishing there, I guess, just because I don't think we can have enough line to retie that that rig. I still have the hook, but as I said, I don't think we can put it together properly. So I'm gonna start putting stuff away here, and then gonna look at the fish I caught when I put everything back in the box and stuff. I don't think there's any point in weighing them today because we haven't caught that much stuff. And as I said, it wasn't that much corn left, so but yeah, it's been fun trying this out. It hasn't gone as well as I hoped, so I think I'm gonna have to rise my ass off to actually see everything. There's the knife. Yeah, and these are really cheap bells, and they sucked ass because they weren't able to sit properly on the rod or anything. So I'll probably just give those to my kid because they are not usable. But yeah, as I said, this caramel one was really good for roach. It really got the roach in, even though I was too bad on hooking them up. So let's see here. Let's get my... Oh, I should probably take my rod there as well. Otherwise I will forget it. Let's move the whole shebang. I'm just gonna... the same to you, Ola. And hopefully we can do the playing thing with Chris the next week. I'm just gonna try and